Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Hopefully everything's working okay and you can hear me. So let's jump into the live chat to see who's here. Hello, seriously, Star Wars. This is actually one of my guests. You guys will see him in a bit. And then Guillermo says he likes to collect Stormtrooper pops. Very cool. So today we're going to be looking at some recently released or announced Star Wars collectibles. But before we get into that, let's welcome our first guest, Christopher from the Seriously Star Wars channel. Hey, Christopher.
Hey, Andrea. Thanks for having me on the stream.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Yeah, no
Do you want to
problem.
tell us a little bit about your channel?
Sure, yeah. So on my channel, Seriously Star Wars, I review pretty much anything Star Wars, but a lot of Star Wars Funko Pops and Black Series figures, as well as Hot Wheels character cars. And I just recently picked up a couple of the Micro Galaxy Squadron ships, so really interested in that lineup as well. So
Nice, awesome. Yeah, I really enjoy your videos. So if you're watching, you're probably familiar with Seriously Star Wars if you follow a lot of Funko Pop accounts. But really enjoy your reviews. And you do Funko Pop, but you do also do other kinds of Star Wars toys as well.
yeah, pretty much any Star Wars toy that I pick up and I like, I'll try and do a review on. So
Awesome. Let's see who else is in the chat. Hey, Sire Speed Reviews, a Star Wars channel. Thanks for joining.
hey, Eric.
Awesome channel. Also awesome channel. Star Wars it says let's go. Woohoo. And then oh sup Christopher. And Guillermo says, hey Christopher. All right,
Hey.
let's go say hi to my other guest for today, which is my older brother. So hello, brother.
Hey, Andrea, Padawans. Nice to have
Hey.
a chance to be on the channel.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. So we are going to jump into some PowerPoint slides that I put together for us today of just newly released merchandise across various brands like Funko, a little bit of Loungefly because I love Loungefly, and Lego, and a little bit of Hasbro as well. But before we jump into that, I asked you guys to have something handy that you purchased recently to do a little show and tell. So why don't we get started with Gerardo?
So for my show and tell, I have a desk decoration from Galaxy's Edge for the Black Spire Outpost. Has the Millennium Falcon, pretty much just where you would go for the ride. So I just keep it handy on my desk, just a nice little Star Wars decor.
Nice, I like that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. And Sire Speed Review says, hello, Gerardo. Hey. All right, now let's go to Christopher.
Okay. Well, one of my most recent purchases was one I had pre-ordered, a Funko Pop. No surprise there. So it's the Cassian Andor Funko Pop. I figured, Andor is already on episode 4, going into episode 5. So why not show this guy off? So this is the shared exclusive one that I got in at the end of September there.
Nice. Love it. Thank you so much for sharing. And then I brought my recent purchase. So these just came in a couple of days ago, but I just got this new comic book series that just came out. Let me fan this out so you guys can see all of them.
Okay.
So,
Which series is that?
so it's Hyperspace Stories by Dark Horse.
Yeah, I really like the Dark Horse comics that they had before. So
Yeah, so one of these are the first 2 volumes. So this is volume 1. And I got both cover variations because I just couldn't resist getting both of them. I
Which one
liked
do you
both
like
of them.
best?
I think I'd probably go for the blue.
Same.
Yeah, just because I really like blue. And then this is volume 2 where I also got both cover variations.
nice.
So yeah, pretty cool. So let's keep those handy so we can take the thumbnail picture later. But we'll hold off for now because I think we might have some other people joining us. Star Wars Sith says, nice. Dark Horse Comics makes good stuff. This is actually my first ever Star Wars comic book, and I haven't started it. It's still in the plastic, like totally sealed. So I'm looking forward to reading it, but I've just been really busy trying to get caught up with Andor. I still have to watch episode 4, so I'll get to the comic books as soon as I'm caught up.
No spoilers.
Oh, thanks, Sire Speed. So yeah, everyone that's in the live chat, please drop a like on the live chat so other people can find videos like this one and join us in the future. Oh, the cover art looks incredible. Yeah, I love these. So I believe the artist that did the cover, and I think she did all of the illustrations inside as well. Her name is Meg something, but I'm following her on Instagram, so I'll try to remember to add her Instagram to the description for the re-upload of this video. Thank you guys so much for participating in the live chat. This is so fun. I'm so used to like editing videos for like hours and having to do all of that to like get to engage with the comments, and I just love the immediacy of the live chat format. So this is awesome. Thank you guys so much for participating. So let's jump into my PowerPoint presentation. If I can, oh wait, here it is. So this show is called Purchase or Pass. I'll kind of explain that really quick. There isn't any actual purchasing happening. This isn't like a live stream shopping situation. It's just the word that I chose for whether we like something that we're going to look at, and then pass is obviously if you don't like it. So the show is called Purchase or Pass. I'd love to do this every month or so if people enjoy it. So you guys let me know if this is fun for you. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at the live chat. All right, let's jump into our first one. So we're gonna start out with Funko and Loungefly products, which I know is a big category in this chat room because seriously, Star Wars, you collect a lot of Funko Pops, and then I also have a good number. So this one was released for the NYCC Comic Con. It's a shared exclusive with Walmart. And I know when it first came out, everyone was like, what is this? And why would I want this? And why is it a Comic Con exclusive? Because you guys know Comic Con exclusives tend to be like top shelf merchandise. So everyone thought it was kind of weird. But I'm on board now after watching the show. I really like this. What do you guys think?
Yeah, like absolutely. Like at first, I was like, it's a cool droid design and stuff like it before knowing about it. But now after watching Andor and seeing it in live action, I'm like, yeah, no, definitely on board with B2EMO.
Yeah, I think having the droids, it's a good collection. You can have C-3PO, R2-D2, BD-1, KSO, and just keep adding to your droid collection if that's something you're into. I think it's a pretty neat addition.
Yeah, here's my question now that I'm looking at it. Is this a bobblehead?
I think it would have to be because of the Star Wars
The licensing
like, the
thing.
license, right? So, but I'm on the same page. Like I'm trying to figure out which part bobbles.
Well, does the
Right.
R2-D2 have a bobble in it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So I can't remember the earlier ones. I think the whole body bobbled, but then the more recent ones just the head bobbles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's weird. Is this potentially the first non-bobble figure?
Yeah, I mean, it could potentially be. I guess we'll wait and see when we get it in hands. I guess.
Yeah, for sure. But I do want to get this one now.
Yeah,
Sure.
that one would be a purchase for me. I already have that one pre-ordered, so.
Yeah. Oh, you can pre-order this one already? Wait.
Or I think you can. Well, through the. So I'm part of a Facebook group locally here, and we do like a group buy. So I put my order in with the group here locally. So.
Oh, nice. I'll have to keep an eye out. I don't think he'll sell out. I feel like we're pretty safe with
Yeah.
this one. And Cyrus Speed Review says B2EMO, yes, the show makes you really like him. He's so awesome. I'm almost done editing my episode 3 reaction video, but the scenes with B2EMO like make me tear up. You guys will see it in the video, but it's kind of embarrassing. I just like him so much. Star Wars Sis says he's a sucker for droids. I know. I like the droids too. Also, if anyone doesn't mind just throwing in the chat that the audio all sounds okay, let me know if you can hear me. Kirma says, I have not gotten around to seeing the new show, so we'll be binging soon. Yeah, I kind of wish I could wait until all of the episodes air because having to wait a whole week is sad.
Yeah, it's hard to stay away from the spoilers, though.
I know. Star Wars Sis says Funko did a live stream unboxing it. I'm pretty sure it did bobble. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to see if I can look that up. All right, let's move on to our next product. Oh, I skipped one by accident. All right, so I know this one's going to be a big favorite. I'm a little bit worried about this selling out. It's going to be a shared exclusive with Amazon, so let me know what you guys think of this one.
Yes, absolutely yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really cool pose. I think this one's probably going to be harder to get than the first one we saw, than the droid. I feel like a lot more people are just going to try and go for this one when it comes to purchase.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
And as far as like prequel pops go, like we don't really have that many from the prequels, and I think even less so from episode 2.
Yeah.
So I think this one's like a big one.
I know, it's so infuriating how little like prequel pops we've actually gotten.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Yeah, so this one will be a good one for sure. I think this one's gonna fly off the shelves, so we'll have to be quick to get it as soon as it drops. This is also an NYCC exclusive, but this is a Loungefly backpack. I don't think anyone else here collects Loungefly, but I'm still interested to get your guys' thoughts, whether you like this one or not. I'll let you guys go first before I share my thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I like the design of it for sure. Like it looks like it's based off of what the holiday special Boba Fett. So I like the look of it for sure.
I do think it's pretty neat. I just think there's other Loungeflies that you've shown me. For example, like your Han Solo one, I just think is, I guess, a little bit more unique. So I would lean more towards some of the ones that you have. This is probably lower on the list of like, oh, this is something, I guess, that I'd be looking forward to. I think you have more unique ones in your collection. This one would be just not as high, personally.
Well, yeah, what's interesting about this one, when I first saw it, I was like, what is this? Is this from The Mandalorian? Because I know we saw a lot of like bounty hunter type costumes in Mandalorian, not costumes, what would you call that? Just yeah, just the whole Mandalorian look. But no, it's the holiday exclusive from like way back, but I didn't recognize it. So I don't know how well this one's gonna do. I think it's just I don't know. I feel like most people haven't seen the holiday special. Didn't Lucasfilm scrub that from the internet?
Yeah, I think so. But you can watch the on Disney Plus. You can watch the cartoon that it's in on Disney Plus.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to do
Yeah.
that because I've never seen the holiday special. And Sour Speed Review says backpack looks great. Android's Boba version. Yeah. Oh, just so you guys know, the live chat comments do take a minute to get to us. So sometimes they'll get to my side by the time we've moved on. So make sure you submit your comment as soon as you see a product, because otherwise we may have already moved on by the time it finally gets here. Here's the next New York Comic Con exclusive. This is shared with Amazon. Who is this? Ventress? I'm not sure who this is.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think
it's Ventress from the Clone Wars series.
yeah. I gotta say I like the look of this one better.
Agreed. I
Better
think it's just
than
got more like stuff going on with it without being, I guess, too much.
Yeah.
Really? You don't feel like it's too much?
It's borderline on the too much, but I feel like the Mandalorian one was just, I guess, overly simplified for being an exclusive. This one
Yeah.
just has a little bit more going, more unique, I guess, than another Mandalorian armor backpack.
Yeah, I agree. The Boba Fett one was like, I can see the appeal for like people who watch the holiday special and stuff. But like, yeah, no, I like this one. It's got like the lightsaber blades. It looks like so.
Yeah. Star Wars says it's the Asajj bag. What character is that from, or what series is that from, Star Wars Sith? Because I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, no, that would have been the Clone Wars. Asajj Ventress.
Oh, is that like her first name?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I won't be getting this one. I think it's a
no.
little creepy. I don't want that hanging on my wall. All right. Up next, I know you covered this retro series in a recent video, Seriously Star Wars. So yeah, why don't you go first?
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, so this one, I think I would pass on. Like, I didn't get the first wave of these. Um, what are they called? The retro series Funko Pops. So like, I didn't get
Mhm.
any of them. I would have liked to get the Stormtrooper, but this one I don't really love the coloring on. But I see the appeal for like comic book collectors to get it.
Yeah, I feel like this whole series is huge for comic book collectors. At first I was like not sure what character this was until I read the name because it doesn't really look like Ben Kenobi. He's
Yeah,
got like a purple robe and a purple lightsaber, but it's because it's specific to this comic book series. I actually think it's pretty cool. I really like the colors. I'm like so tempted to get it, but I don't have any of the other retro series, so I probably will not end up getting any of these. What did you think of these, Jordan?
I think it's pretty neat. I think with Funkos though, there's just so many Star Wars that you kind of have to pick and choose which ones you're gonna get. So if you're already getting the retro series, then this one is almost a must-have. However, if you're not bought into it, then it's kind of one of those where, okay, is it gonna be enough to compete some of the grails that you're looking for, um, some of those more unique ones. So this is probably pass for me, just because if you, I'm not collecting the series, it's not going to be an addition to stand on its own.
Yeah, I do really like the box design. The fact
Yeah.
that it's like dark and they made like the corners like a bright yellow. The box design almost has me. I might be getting this one, you guys. We'll see. Guillermo says he likes the art style, very unique. And Sire Speed says, not liking this retro Ben. I do have a few retros though. Yeah, it's a cool series. I think it's what you guys said. We kind of, it gets to the point where we have to be pretty choosy. So
mm-hmm.
this is in that series as well, R2D2.
I like this one. So I think I could make this one maybe stand on its own, especially if you are just collecting the droids. Where the Ben Kenobi, I don't know if I would choose that one. This one, I think I might, just because R2's, I think, one of my favorite characters.
Mine
Yeah,
too.
I agree. I think this is one that I would pick up, but yeah, the Ben Kenobi was a hard pass for me. But this one, like I do like the coloring on it, and like it could almost pass for like a separate droid if
Mhm.
you're an open box collector like myself. Like you can just set it beside other droids, and people coming and looking at your collection wouldn't even know it's R2, and that's fine.
That's what bothered me about it because if I'm gonna get an R2 hop, I feel like I want it to look like R2. And it's weird that they made the choice to go with the lighter colors. But that's so funny because I had the exact opposite reaction where I thought the Ben Kenobi pop was really cool. And then R2, I was like, I can probably live without that R2 pop. But it's not the worst. I don't totally hate it. And then next in this series is Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, so I think this is one of the ones that I was more interested in. Like it's a sculpt we've seen before, but I like the shadows on this one. I like the coloring.
Yeah, out of the 3 that we've seen so far, this is definitely top pick. And just like you said, it does have that cross-stitching shading for like comics that you just wouldn't be able to get on your other Funkos. So I think the art style from comics definitely plays a little bit better here than the color differences in Ben or R2.
Yeah, I think I would pick
don't.
this one. Sorry,
Yeah.
I think I would pick this one over the Archie though.
Same.
Oh, yeah.
It is cool. I like the flames. I feel like isn't that usually like lightning?
Well, I think
He's like
it's
a
lightning, but
firebender
with
now.
I think just the art style of the comic. But I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
I'd have to read this particular.
I know I'd have to read the comic to see if they turned Emperor Palpatine into a firebender. Um, Sour Speed says looks fresh for sure, but maybe not a pickup for me. We'll see. I think this is from like a minute or so ago, so this might be in reference to R2. I'm not sure. Make sure to send your comments through quick, you guys, because we might be past that slide. Star Wars says Palps is the best in this new set. Do it. Love it. Cyrus Speed Review says pass on Palps for me. I love that nickname for him, Palps. Emperor Palps. Alright, more Loungefly. I made sure to intersperse Funko and Loungefly because I was like, y'all aren't gonna like these, so I'll switch it up for you guys. But this is a recently released Amazon exclusive with a sand trooper, and then it does have a pretty interesting design on the back, where it shows the sand trooper on the bike speeder. Thoughts?
I think this is one I would pass on. I think like it's almost too simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has similar to the Boba Fett one. I don't even know. It's hard to tell if it has a front pocket, so you might be even losing some storage space. It's kind of hard to tell just from the picture. But I don't know. I think other Stormtrooper Loungeflies would probably be better picks than this one. Still pretty neat, but just right now, I just see it kind of a pass.
Yeah, and like I haven't really looked at many Loungefly bags other than like just seeing them at Hot Topic sometimes. But yeah, no, this one kind of looks like they kind of ran out of ideas and just took the Scout Trooper helmet and just slapped it on a bag.
Yeah, not my fave. Oh, and it looks like we have someone joining us, so I will add her to the stream.
Hey!
Hi, hey!
Guys, I'm so sorry that I'm late. I just started a new job today, and it was just a crazy first day. So I'm really sorry that I'm late.
And
I'm sorry that like my setup right now is not great because I don't live here. I'm at my boyfriend's house. So, but I'm really excited to see. And I was just watching you guys backstage talk about this backpack, and I want to say that I would pass.
I feel that. I think everyone here agrees. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Let's jump into our next slide. So this was a controversial one when it first came out. I had the best time scrolling through the comments for this one and like the Instagram posts that they put out because some people like just really hate it. But I do have this one actually.
I don't necessarily have a problem with it. I just feel like they could have done it better. You know what I mean? I feel like it could have been made better. I understand that it's supposed to be Leia and her hair and everything, but I feel like there was a better way to do it so that the hair buns didn't look like that. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say.
I do. Yeah, I feel like that's the problem most people have with it. Mm-hmm. To me, it kind of looks like teddy bear ears.
Yes, exactly. I was like, it kind of looks like they went for Ewok ears, but then they were like, maybe let's just make it Leia's hair.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like at first glance, I wasn't sure what it was, and then I kind of looked at it and saw it was Princess Leia's hair, but like some of the other Loungefly bags that you already showed, like the Asajj Ventress has her face on it, so I feel like they could have put her face on it somehow.
Yeah, it's too simple. It almost looks like croissants.
Yeah.
Just two croissant pictures on the
Cinnamon
top.
buns.
Cinnamon
Yeah.
buns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I agree. I definitely agree. I just feel like for how much you pay for a Loungefly bag, there are ones that are just way more worth it.
Yeah, I kind of had to because like who knows when they'll release the next Leia one. And as far as Leia goes, like this is her New Hope, a New Hope look for the whole movie. So I was like, this is the bag for that whole movie as far as she's concerned. And
Mhm.
like who knows when they'll like remake this. So I was like, oh, I guess I have to, but
I
I wish they'd
definitely
done a
like,
better job.
yeah. I know what you mean. I definitely like that it's a nod to A New Hope because I feel like A New Hope is a little bit forgotten, but I like that what they were going for. So I appreciate the sentiment behind it.
They tried.
Yes.
That's the consensus. But yeah, that sounds like a pass all around, including me, even though I bought it. So this one, I just heard an echo of myself for a moment. This one I do like. I have like the bodysuit cosplay bag of this one, and I'm like tempted to get the helmet one as well. I don't know why I would need both, but I don't know. I just like the X-Wing uniform so much. What do you guys think?
I like this one, and like it's simple, yes, but like if they do this one, like I said, I don't really know too much about the Loungefly bags, but if they did this one, I don't know if this is their first one, but they could do other X-wing pilots as well. So I think a lot of collectors would probably just possibly collect just the X-wing pilot helmet ones, right? So
True. Yeah, I don't know. I might end up getting this one. A lot of the Amazon Loungefly bags do end up discounting after a while, so I'll like put them in my cart, but like save for later, and I'll like check on them every now and then. Like, did this drop to $60? Because I'd love to save $20 on this bag. Sire Speed Review says, okay, this helmet backpack is nice. You should get it, Sire Speed. I want to see more product reviews of this. I'm not sure if it's still for pre-order, if it's actually available, but yeah, somebody should get this and make a video. All right, up next, we're back to Funko. I'm sure you guys are relieved, like, oh, yes. But so we have two different Darth Vaders here. So we have the, what do they call these again? The box things.
so the one on the left is die cast, and then the other one's
Diecast.
art series.
Art series, yeah.
Art series, yeah. Did y'all get these?
No, I didn't get either of them. I mean, maybe I might get the die cast one, but the only difference is it's die cast. I think it's a pose we've seen before.
I know they do look cool with like the underneath lighting where like all the die cast, like the white parts glow. I do feel like it looks cool like that, but these are so expensive. Like I can't commit to collecting this series. I'd have to be like the #1 like Darth Vader fan to get this one for $50.
Yeah.
Vader pops are hard because they all look very, very similar. So it's hard once I have one Vader pop to convince myself to buy another one. The art series is a really cool concept, in my opinion. And I have the Endor Darth Vader art series one. And it's just like he looks wooden, and I thought that was pretty cool. But I can't really convince myself to get more Vaders, if you know what I mean, once you have one. Yeah. I think they all look so cool.
Similar.
But they all look so similar. Yes. Yeah. And they all look cool because they look similar. So and the only reason when Kenobi came out that I was like, I kind of really want the Obi-Wan Kenobi Darth Vader is because in my head, that's Hayden Christensen behind the mask. But I was like, well, nobody else knows that, you know, unless it says it right in front of the pop that this is the Obi-Wan Kenobi series Darth Vader. When they're on your shelf, like, can you really tell the difference? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I really want to see? I want to see them make one where like that part of his helmet is cut out. Like
yes.
That would be perfect. That's a great idea.
Take my money.
I would buy.
They'd have all my money.
Yeah.
Christopher's like, I have 20 Darth Vader pops, but I definitely need that one too. I want to get Darth Vader Lights and Sound eventually. I'd like that one as well. And then the art series, like I get the idea, but I don't know. I'm not a fan. But some of them are really nice. Like I really like the Bespin one, the one where they put Han Solo in carbonite. That one's cool.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
not a big fan of the art series ones. Like I haven't gotten any of them, and I don't intend to. So
I
just my
feel
take.
that. Star Wars says you can never have too many Vaders. Sour Speed says liking both, but the die casts are a little pricey. Yes, they are so expensive. You're right, Lainey. The art series are so different and pops when the art is done good.
Thank
I
you.
agree. This one, I feel like this image looks like stretched out. Does it look like the image got a little stretched out to anybody?
I think it looks okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand the concept, but I don't think I'll be getting that one. Okay, let's move on to Funko sodas. So does anyone here collect the sodas?
Yeah, I actually just started collecting them. So I have the Boba Fett, the one from Celebration, so like the shared exclusive, and then I have the C3PO. But I definitely want to pick this one up.
See, I only get Funko, so I have two Funko sodas, and they're both from the Emperor's New Groove. So I have Kuzco as a llama, and I got the flocked chase, and then I have Yzma when she's in like the lab suit. I did not get the chase for that one, but I feel like I would only get Funko sodas for like the thrill of getting the chase, and the Boba Fett one does not have a chase version.
It did. It's just the glow in the
Oh, it
dark.
did?
Yeah,
Oh,
but it looks the same with the lights on anyway, so it's not a big
oh,
difference. Yeah,
gotcha. What
yeah.
do
No,
y'all
I would
think?
definitely pick this one up.
Hmm.
One,
I look
I'm so
forward to
jealous of
that
you.
review.
I would buy all of the Emperor's New Grooves pops, but I don't have any. And I would love to just own all of them because I love that movie so much. But honestly, I haven't been able to get behind the Funko Pop sodas. I don't know why. I don't know if it's me actually being able to control myself for once and thinking you don't need to start collecting another another thing.
Series.
So I just haven't really had the desire to get that when there are still pops that I want, you know what I mean? So I would probably pass, but I don't have any issue with it. I think it's cute.
I know I do like this one more than some. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't think I would want the chase version of this one to be honest. I just like the non-chase. So for this one, I'd be pretty pleased just to get the common. But I do like the details and the color. I feel like they made this one work. But I do see some Funko sodas that are like, no, I definitely don't need that because they're kind of pricey too. They're more expensive than Funko Pops.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do like the chase version too. Like it almost looks like it's a transparent like plastic.
Yeah. Services says, yeah, it looks the same as the normal. I got the chase and was like, what's the difference? Sad. I'm so sorry. Sour Speed says, I don't have any Funko soda, so no for me. I know it's like you almost either have to commit to like getting all of them or just like not even starting. But we'll get to that when we get to the Padme Funko soda in a minute. Oh, Star Wars says for the Boba Fett soda. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, this one does look very different for the chase. What are your thoughts, Jardo?
For me, it'd be a pass, but I think it's just falling into the same thing where I'd lean more into Funkos that I would want to get over starting a whole Funko soda line. I think this one's pretty cool, but it's a pass.
Same. Well, actually, I
Yeah.
don't know. If it ever goes in like deep discount at Walmart for like $3, I might
Yeah.
consider.
Then you kind of have to.
Yeah. All right, up next. So as part of the Funko Soda series, they've been doing these like, is it like a half gallon or like a 3 liter?
Yeah,
Um,
they're 3 liter ones. Yeah,
yeah, so expensive.
yeah. I do want to get this one.
You're gonna spring the $40?
Yeah, like I mean, maybe I'll wait till it goes on sale again, like you mentioned with the Obi-Wan. But yeah, I don't know. $40 is a little bit pricey, but I think
So much.
this $40 compared to $50 for the die-cast Vader, I think I would get the 3-liter Wampa.
Yeah, what do you think of the chase for this one? It's just missing an arm.
It's
Yeah, I mean,
almost you get less material for.
That's true.
should be
That's
discounted.
pretty funny. They should have just included the arm, but like separately. Like it's just separated from the rest of the
Yeah.
body. You like open it and the arms and the whole piece just like all that. They should have done that.
Yeah, I think they did that with the Funko Pop, didn't they? The deluxe one, where it has Luke hanging from the cave up top.
I think so. Like they included his arm.
I thought they did, but I could be wrong too.
Maybe. Arm sold separately. So Star Wars Sith says, I caved and got it. LOL, no chase, but it's pretty cool in person. Nice. And Sire Speed likes this one. I think it's a no for me. I have the Funko Pop Wampa, and I really like that one. Okay, so let's circle back to start a collection or not start a collection, because I might just have to get this one by itself.
Yeah, no, I'll be picking this one up for sure too.
And I don't feel super strongly about getting the chase versus the common, but yeah, I might just have to get this one and not get any other Funko sodas, because yeah, I have a hard time not collecting Padme stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Once you start, right?
I know. I know. But it's pretty cool. All right. What do you think, Lainey?
I think it's so cute. It's so cute, and it's harder for me to control myself with this one, but I still think I would pass. But the chase is so cute, though. I don't know. It would be hard because I love it, actually.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the chase actually looks like. Did they just use like a metallic or like a shiny paint instead of like a matte?
Yeah, I don't really care for the chase, but yeah, no, if I got the common, I'd be happy.
Same. So you're not going to order 6 of them?
No, I'll just order one.
Okay. Awesome. Alrighty. And then we have the Red Light series by Funko Pop. I think this is, yeah, the 4th one they released. And they got one left to go, and it's exclusive to GameStop. Oh, sorry. I left some comments out about the Padme Pop. Star Wars says this one is dope because it's prequels, and there isn't enough prequel love from Funko. So true. Star Speed says, I don't want to get sucked into that rabbit hole, so nope, but she looks awesome. I know. We need to start don't start collecting Funko Soda support group.
Yes.
Because that one's gonna be tough to pass up. But yeah, what do y'all think of the Red Light series?
I like them. I mean, I think they could have found a way to connect the bases on them, but I still like them. They display pretty nice on their own.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. And I actually started collecting this series. When I saw Palpatine with his lightsaber, I was like, I have to get this one. And then I was like, well, there's only 4 in this collection, so I might as well go for the collection. So I also have Maul, and I have convinced myself because of the way that the bases are shaped. I was like, well, maybe they kind of fit together, like when they're sitting next to each other. They don't connect, which would be really nice. But I was like, maybe they kind of do fit together. But it's probably just all in my head, and I'm convincing myself
they
that
do fit they do fit together.
Okay, so they're
they don't
supposed
actually
to
connect. Like they don't snap together.
Yeah. I wish they did connect more. And also, I have those 2, and I've not seen them glow in the dark once. And I've like charged them up, but I don't think the lava, I think that's what's supposed to glow. It does not glow as well as some other glow in the dark Funko Pops that I have. So if you're buying it for the sole purpose of wanting a glow in the dark pop, I would say don't do that because they don't glow very well. But I think this series is amazing, and I will definitely be buying Dooku and Savage because I can't believe they actually made a pop of Savage, so I will be looking for that one too.
Yeah, I'm definitely buying this one. And again, another looks like the silhouette looks like a Vader for the last one. So never have too many Vaders.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know about getting these because I kind of like to have a point of reference in the films for when a pop is from. I don't know, like I need that film association. So I'm like, wait, when did we see Dooku on Mustafar? I don't know.
Yeah,
Did
I
that
get
ever
that too.
happen?
I definitely get that. That makes sense. And that's
Yeah.
a good way to convince yourself to not buy something
Yes.
that looks cool too. But my
don't need
thought
it.
process for these was like, oh, I can display them together and they look so cool. So that's how they got me.
It's a set for sure. Yeah. What are your thoughts, Jarda?
I think it's pretty cool. I do like the base for them, a little bit different with the kind of looks like matte black. But it's one of those things where it's like the more you have, the better it looks. So you have to pretty much get the whole set. So I would get it if I was planning on getting the whole thing.
Yeah, I'll regret not getting these if they do come out with like the green lightsaber series and the blue lightsaber series with like their own distinct faces. Because I can see like wanting to just commit to that whole series for like all the lightsaber colors, but just by itself, I don't know. I'm not jumping on board yet. Cyrus Speed Review says Count Dooku. Yes, for sure. I'm not getting the series, but yes on this one. Kudos to you for being able to just get an individual pop without getting the whole series. All right. We do have a couple more Loungefly on here. So this is another Amazon exclusive. And it is currently on discount on there. I think like 30 or 40%. So if you like it enough to pay like 20% less for it, then I do recommend getting this one. I'm a big fan of this one. What do you guys think?
I think this one looks better than the Leia one. I think the bag has more going on while still being simple.
Yeah, I agree with Gerardo. It does look better than the Leia one. And, you can tell it's Han Solo.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
so
so
funny.
too.
I've got it like right over my shoulder too.
I actually really like this one too. I like the simpler look of the bags, and I also like when you look at it and someone that may not be as familiar with Star Wars like really has to think about it, to understand the reference. Sometimes I like things like that. So I do like this bag actually.
Yeah, I like it. Everyone should get it. Oh, sorry, that's for Count Dooku. Let's move on. I'll try to move a little bit quicker so that we're not on here for too long. But this is the how did I already forget? When Leia disguises as a bounty hunter. Oh, Bouch. So this is Leia as Bouch the bounty hunter. What do you guys think?
I think this is so for me. It's similar to the Boba Fett one. Like there's enough detail, but I almost think like at first glance you probably wouldn't recognize it. So I would pass on it.
It's like creepy looking.
Yeah, I agree. It's cool, but no, but only because the mouth part just isn't right. Like it just doesn't look right to me, It just doesn't do it for me. So it does look kind of creepy instead of looking like her mask. So I would say no, but it's a cool concept.
Yeah, I think the mouth makes it look kind of like a bug.
Yes, that's exactly the first thing that I thought when I saw it.
Yeah, like a space bug. The wallet's cool though. I may end up getting the wallet at some point. Cyrus Speed says, hey, that's a cool looking one. So Cyrus Speed, I expect to see a video on your channel reviewing this bag shortly. All right, Lando Calrissian. So this one kind of goes with the last one. They'd be like nice as a pair if like you went to the parks with your friend and one of you had the Bausch and then someone else had the Lando. But this is Lando in his guard disguise.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I do like it better than the previous one, but I think I would still pass.
Just not.
Yeah, I would still pass.
Pass. I don't know.
Okay,
I
so
don't know what else
pass
to
is all
say. It's
around.
just I don't know.
I just have to. I don't know. For some reason, it just doesn't look right to me.
Because it's
So
Lando but without a cape. So where's the cape if it's
I
Lando?
know.
Yeah.
We need a Lando bag with a cape. I agree.
I think it would
Okay.
be cooler if the mask part was like lower and you could kind of see his eyes through the, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I just
Yeah.
feel like that would look better, but I would definitely pass on this one, even though I love I think it's called Skiff. Is that what it's called when Lando is in that?
Guard? I think so.
Yeah. I don't know, but I do like that scene in Lando's outfit, but I would still say no.
I feel you. So we're both boycotting this one until we get Lando with a cape. So we've got one more retro series. This looks like a deluxe Funko Pop because it has a bigger box, but this one is Luke, and it's exclusive to Walmart.
Yeah, you know what? This is something that I don't know if I would get it, but I do like it. Like I like how this one's displayed as opposed to like the smaller boxes with the comic cover on the back.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one where you benefit from keeping it in the box than going out of the box.
Yeah, except I don't like this much empty space in a box. I feel like it's just a large box with a regular size Funko. So I kind of wish they had made this the same as the other ones because it would be less expensive then too.
I do like it, and it is a really cool series with the comic book, like the retro looking pops. But I think I would say no because I have nowhere to put that. I don't have enough shelf space for that. So I like looking at it, and I think it would look really cool in someone's collection, especially if they're displaying it really cool. But I have no place for that in my collection right now, so I would pass.
Yeah. What about you, Christopher?
Yeah, if they did the entire retro series like this with the comic book cover like that, then I would probably buy a few of them. But like just space wise, I don't think I will get it.
Hey, well, Bryson, welcome to the stream. He says this one looks great. So that is a yes from Will, but seems like a general pass all around. Okay, only a few more Loungefly packs, I promise. So this is the Bo-Katan cosplay, and it's exclusive to a Loungefly small shop called Grotto Treasures.
I
love
this
it.
better than the Boba Fett one that we saw earlier. So
yeah, I agree with Gerardo. I do like this one better than the Boba Fett one, and like Bo-Katan's one of those characters where it's like you can never have too much Bo-Katan stuff. So
you're exactly right, Christopher. I completely agree with you, and I don't know why. Because when I watch the Clone Wars and even in The Mandalorian, I don't love Bo-Katan as a character, but I think she's really cool. So every time I see the Bo-Katan things, like I have the Black Series helmet and I have her Funko Pop, and they just look so cool together that I feel like I would definitely buy this bag.
Yeah, I like it.
And it is exclusive to this one small shop, and I find that when bags are exclusive to one store, they do tend to sell out a lot quicker because people are like, oh, exclusive. So cool. I probably won't end up getting this one. I like when Loungefly bags have like the large front pocket, so I have to really, really love one of the ones that are just flat on the front in order to get it. But I do like the details that they included, like the piece of her helmet. So I approve, Lainey. I think you should go for it.
I think so too.
All right. So then we have the Power of the Galaxy series, which I'm so happy they released that Padme Funko. It's so pretty. That one's definitely my favorite in the series so far. What do y'all think?
I like Sabine, just because I like that series. And if you're collecting the Mando armor ones, her and her jetpack, I think there's one with Mando and there's one with Boba Fett also using the jetpack. So I think they would look pretty cool. And I just like the art for that one. The other ones look pretty cool. If you collect like Padme and Princess Leia, those are probably pretty sweet to add to your collection.
Yeah, I like the look of all of them actually. Like I plan on ordering these, and like the Leia, like when I first saw that revealed, I thought it was similar to the Celebration exclusive Leia, but it's a bit different. Like it has her hair and it's all messed up on the one side, so
Yeah. And then
I
her
know.
dress has a little bit of gray paint on it too, like it
Yeah,
got dusty.
like the dirt and stuff. So yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'll be picking these four up.
I like the smaller details of that because I have the Celebration Leia, and when I saw this, I was like, I don't know if I can do it. The pose is kind of similar. The everything is so similar, but I really like the smaller details. So I feel like if I went back and decided to not buy the Celebration Pop of Leia, I would buy this one instead because I just like that it has those little details into it. But I have already pre-ordered the Bo-Katan Pop because as soon as I love Rebels so much, and as soon as I saw it and saw her with the dark saber, it was a no-brainer for me, and I immediately pre-ordered it. So I'm really excited to get that one. But I also love the Padme one. Honestly, this series is an absolute. I don't see any pop that you wouldn't want to buy. So I think it's a win. I would say yes for all of them.
Yeah, this one's a purchase all around. I'm really enjoying the series. I do really like the base on Sabine, the way they like they made the jetpack a part of it. And then the Padme Funko is my new favorite Funko, so I just love it so much. I've only ordered Padme and Jin because I don't have any Rogue One pops from back when they released those. I was very, very picky with the Funko Pops that I bought around the time that Rogue One came out, so I did not go for it, but I'm glad I didn't because this one's actually much more stylized and posed. So
Mm.
I am excited to get that one in the mail when it arrives because it was a pre-order. So cool. Sounds like we like this one a lot. Cyrus Speed says, I have Padme, I like Sabine. All right, so moving on. I promise there's not that many more Loungefly, you guys, but this one was announced super recently. So this is Ghost Yoda.
Okay, I don't have a problem with this bag at all. And I feel like it's a reference to The Last Jedi. I don't know if you guys think so too. It looks exactly, I mean, obviously it is
Yeah.
because that's where we saw him most recently, but I guess it also could have been in Return of the Jedi, but that little scrunched laughing face like looks exactly like in The Last Jedi. And honestly, that was one of the scenes, while it's not my favorite movie, that's one of the scenes that I really enjoyed because of Yoda specifically. So I really don't have a problem with this bag. I wouldn't buy it, but I think it's super cute.
Yeah,
You'll
I
allow
agree.
it.
Like I see what they were going for. I wouldn't buy it myself, but I do like the concept of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like that too. I'll allow it existing out in the world, but I don't feel like I need it in my house. It is really cool. I did really like it as soon as I saw it. But I would go for it if the whole thing was glow in the dark, because that would look so cool at night walking around the parks after it's charged all day in the Florida sun. Like I would go for it if it was like that. I don't know why they didn't. So I'm not gonna get it because it's just gonna make me mad that it doesn't glow in the dark. What did you think, Jardo? Any thoughts on this one?
I think, yeah, if you worked for Loungefly and made it glow in the dark, it'd probably be worth make it a little bit more special that way. But I think as it
I'll just
is,
spray paint it. I'll spray paint it with some glow in the dark paint.
yeah,
It'll be good.
Do they have glow in the dark bags?
Yeah, they have glow in the dark features. Like I have the Count Dooku one, for example, where the lightsabers glow in the dark. But I haven't seen one. Actually, no, they do have some that do entirely glow in the dark. Like they have like a ghost Mickey that glows in the dark completely, but I don't think they have any for Star Wars yet.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a missed opportunity with this one. I guess if they didn't make it glow in the dark.
I know. What were they thinking? Such a missed opportunity. Cyrus Speed says, "Oh yes, glow in the dark would have been amazing." I know. Someone needs to write a strongly worded letter to Funko.
I think you
That's
should.
not okay. So I have some duplicate slides because I was originally going to put some of those together, so we can skip those. Holiday series. So we have the individual ones on one side, and then they're also selling it as a 5-pack. That doesn't include the Yoda.
Yeah, I just don't like these at all. I think they're kind of sloppy, and they're not a good representation of Star Wars Funko Pops.
I agree.
I like some of them. Ironically, I like the Yoda, which is the only one not in the 5-pack.
That's
But
the
I
only
like
one
that,
I like.
right? I like that they made his ears like carrots. I thought that was
Yes.
clever.
They got me with that one. That's the only one that I would buy just to have a pop that I could specifically display during Christmas time. But other than that, I don't think I could even convince myself if I wanted to buy any of these pops. I agree. They could have done so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may end up getting Yoda too, but yeah, he'll only be displayed during Christmas. The rest of the year, nobody
You
has
gotta
to look
hide
at
them.
him. Okay, you go away now. I'll
Yeah.
see you next winter. Just saw the Boba and Stormtrooper in Target today. Not a fan as a Funko, but would put these under my mini Christmas tree as decoration. These actually, yeah, these would be, yeah, like under your Christmas tree, or if you have one of those like little Christmas villages with like, if you had a Star Wars themed one with like Star Wars like little Christmas houses, that would be cool.
That'd
But
be so cute.
am I totally gonna start a new hobby of collecting Christmas houses just to get these? I don't think so. But yeah, Yoda's cool. Sour Speed says, "Oh no, not these, not again." Will says, "Not Funko's best work." Yeah,
No.
that seems to
No.
be the general consensus. Um, Vader is disgusting.
Vader is bad.
Yeah.
That's the one that like makes me a little bit mad.
Yeah. It makes you cringe a little bit seeing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have like blurred that part out so we don't have to look at him. I'm so sorry, you guys. I just brought up feelings of anger. So here we've got Cordy's Corner exclusive. So this bag came out a while ago, but it recently restocked. And I did miss it the first time around because I got the Obi-Wan bag and it's like, I'll just stick with the Obi-Wan bag. And then Anakin sold out. So I'm happy they restocked it. I did pre-order the restock.
I get it.
You get it?
Yeah, it's an easy buy for me.
What do y'all think, Chris and Gerardo?
I think it's pretty neat. I do think it's probably a little bit, if you don't know, like I think the other bags are easier to identify who the characters are, like the Han Solo bag and the Stormtrooper one. So this one's probably like, it kind of looks like could be any Jedi. I don't know. It's I like the colors, but it's just harder to identify, I guess, who the character is.
You don't feel the anger exuding from this bag?
I don't know. I got to agree with Gerardo there. Like, I see what they're going for, but like, I'd rather have something that people on the street would recognize, and it could be any Jedi. So
I feel that.
this is a
I love
pass.
it though. I love the belt, and it does remind me of Anakin. So I'm glad I have both now because I was really happy to get Obi-Wan, and now I get to have the whole set. So
Yeah, the problem is I know that it's Anakin. That's the issue because I know that it's him, so I have to buy it.
no turning back now, Lainey. You have
Yes.
to go get it.
Great.
All right, let's jump into some Hasbro stuff. So a quick disclaimer, if there's misinformation in this whole slide, this will be the part where it's at most heavily just because I'm so new to Hasbro. So yeah, please don't take any of the details on these slides as fact because I don't know how Hasbro collecting works yet. I just started looking at these figures. So we'll get started with this Black Series figure exclusive to Target.
I have the Funko for this character from I think it's Scarif, right, from Rogue One. So it's pretty neat, but I'm just not a collecting Hasbro. But I like the Clone Trooper armor for this one.
Yeah, this is one I would pick up. Like I don't have too many Black Series figures, but the ones I do have, most of them are stormtroopers of different variations. So this is one I would pick up.
You know what I like about these is how posable they are. Because with the 4-inch figures, they don't really have like joints and they don't really stand on their own. Or maybe they do, but I don't think so. And I like that you can like put these in a pose and they'll actually stay that way. Star Wars says, wait till it hits clearance. LL just got Saw for $10 and Galen for $6 from Target on clearance, both Target Black Series exclusive. I know, I saw your video on that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I have to stop watching your videos or I'll want to start collecting Black Series figures. Because it makes them look so cool. Yeah, this is probably a pass for me. It's not recognizable a lot as a character. I do plan on starting to collect some, but like very, very selective. And I don't think I'll take them out of the box because I'm an out of box collector for Funko. I think I would go the other route for these. I don't know. And I was just talking about how posable they are. I would leave them in the box and not pose them. And I'd probably display them like books with like the photo phasing out. I don't know. I do like these, but what do you guys think of this one?
Yeah, I like it. I don't know if I would pick this one up, but I do like it.
This is one of the Andor ones, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
See, we don't even know. We're like, who is this guy?
This one would be a pass for me if I was collecting the series over some of the other ones that I've seen. I think I just prefer the Stormtrooper armor and like having the different types from them, but it's different.
Speed says he likes this one, and Sith says it's some dude. We don't know. Maybe they just haven't introduced him as a character yet. Maybe that's what it is. All right, and then we've got this set that comes together. So you get, I guess it's like 2 1/4 because Grogu's in there too. But this one's exclusive to Amazon.
Yeah, this is one I would pick up. But again, like I'm pretty picky with Black Series figures that I pick up just because of the price of them. So
They are so pricey. Yeah.
Yeah, Black Series figures are really hard for me. I don't have any. I don't think I have any. But I like to look at them like at conventions and stuff. I like to see them and just look at them and stuff, but I like to display all of these things and I would have absolutely no idea how to display Black Series figures, so I don't think I would pick these up. Even though I'm a sucker for Mando stuff, I don't think I would do it.
So Lainey, you leave them in the box and then you put them on a shelf and display them out like books. No, I'm kidding.
I know, but I hate leaving things in the box. I'm also an out of box Funko Pop collector for some of them. Some of them I'm like, they might as well stay in the box. But most of them I'm like, I bought this with my money, so I'm gonna take it out of the box, which is probably not good. But that's just my thought process of things. I like to see them out and about. So I just don't think I could do it.
I feel that. I know I have to take my Funko out of the box because you miss so much detail like all
Yes.
around if
Yeah,
you don't take it
I
out of the
agree.
box. I'm like, you know what? This is gonna collect dust. I'm gonna enjoy it. It's fine.
Yes,
What
exactly.
do you think of Jared? I know you're a big Mando fan. What do you think?
Yeah, so over the last two that we saw, this one I would just opt for this one, this 3-pack, over the Stormtrooper and the some dude figure.
Nice. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I really like the way Mando's armor turned out. He looks so like realistic. I love the detail on these larger figures. That's why I don't want to collect the vintage series because I feel like compared to these, I feel like they just don't have enough detail. Star Wars Sith says this set is awesome, but the price is crazy. Yeah, so Sith, do what I do and just add it to your cart on Amazon. Save for later and just watch the price because they will like discount almost everything on Prime Day and stuff. Will Bryson says, I only collect Funko, but Mando and Ahsoka look nice. Pass on Mando and Ahsoka, a little pricey. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Lainey, let me know when you're ready to jump back onto the stream and I'll add you again. Alrighty. Star Wars The Black Series. I think, okay, this may be misinformation. Hey again.
I'm so sorry. I had to relocate. There's too much going on in there.
No, you're good. If you guys ever have to step away, feel free. If you want to like mute yourselves and turn the camera off, you're all good. We'll be here when you get back talking about Hasbro figures. But yeah, this is a Black Series. It may be Hasbro PulseCon 2022 exclusive. That might be false information. So
I know up here in Canada it's exclusive to GameStop, like the rest of the gaming greats figures. So, but yeah, no, I think I have this one. I think I have it pre-ordered already, so I think it should be coming in pretty quick.
nice. All right, so we're gonna start moving a little quicker now because we're already at an hour. So speak up if you feel strongly about something. So Black Series Axe Woes, or however you pronounce that, a 6-inch action figure.
Yes, I want to get this one.
I know it's cool, but again, Black Series, just not in the collecting set, so.
I'm with Gerardo. I especially looking at the price, I can't do it. I just can't.
Yeah. No, I'm picky with them, but I have the Bo-Katan, which was a great figure.
Yeah,
Oscar Reeves, and then
That's cool.
This would complete the trio. So
yeah, it'd be a good set.
That's cool. That makes sense.
Yeah, I get that. It's a no for me though. Sarsby says Axe Wolves looks amazing. Yes, on this one. Okay, so someone's gonna buy them. Hasbro's good. People like them. Okay, and then this is a whole set of Black Series Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary 6-inch figures. Again, I'm not a huge fan of these just because I feel like compared to the larger figures, they just aren't very detailed.
are these vintage collection or Black Series?
Oh wait, I guess they're 6-inch. Why do they look so much less? Oh, you're right, because they have actual clothes and stuff. Okay, I guess I'm just not a fan of these larger figures. Because you're right, they're Black Series. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I would pass just because of the price. Like $125 Americans.
Can't do it.
Pass.
You know how many Funkos you can get for that?
Yeah.
I think Sith says he wants Wicked. I think they are selling them individually. I just included it as like the 5-pack so that we could have one slide instead of 5. Let's jump into the newly released Andor series. I really, really want Vix. I need to pre-order her like yesterday.
I don't know. I think I would get the Andor and maybe Mon Mothma, but I don't know about the other two.
Mon Mothma's cool. I wouldn't buy it, but Mon Mothma is cool. I love seeing them make something for her that we can get.
Yeah. I like Cassian's, but I like the exclusive with B2EMO better. So I might keep an eye on that one to see if they lower the price because it's so expensive. But I definitely want to get Bix. You know how before I was saying I want to get some of these but be really selective? Bix falls under that category. I'm just enjoying her character so much. So I definitely want to have that as my souvenir for the Andor show. Okay, and then we've also got these smaller figures from Andor. Or, well, one of them is Clone Wars, but what y'all think? Oh, wait, sorry. Sire Speed says the last lineup is incredible. Nice.
Yeah, I don't collect the smaller figures, so I would pass on them. But if they made that, what is her name, Vel? I think I would pick her up as a Black Series figure.
Yeah, I don't
Nice.
collect these, but the ARC Trooper from the Cartoon Network Clone Series one, if you had like the set, that'd be kind of cool if you collected them.
Depending on the price, I would get the Clone Wars one. I would definitely get that. I just love the Clone Wars, so I think it would look cool to display. I would definitely buy that.
Would this be an out of box or in box figure?
Out of box for sure, with his hand holding the blasters and everything, straight up.
Sid says need and/or Clone Wars is out. It's a Walmart exclusive.
Really?
Yeah. Sour Speed says Art Trooper, Clone Trooper. Yes. Nice. So y'all gotta go to Walmart and get your figure. Okay, and then we've got these. I just started adding some of these in groups because I was like, there's way too much stuff. Any strong feelings on these?
No, pricey. But
I feel that.
they're pretty neat.
Yeah,
I would pass on the
Fett
figures.
Starship.
Yeah, I would pass on the figures, but I would get the ship with Boba Fett.
The ship is cool. I don't think I would go for the $200, but it is neat.
Yeah.
Cal is tempting, but no.
Yeah. Have you played, is it Jedi Fallen Order?
I have not played it all the way through, but I'm working on it.
Did I say, is that the right game? Is that the game he's in?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I
Don't
haven't
let
played
me
it.
embarrass myself, y'all.
I'm behind. I
haven't
feel
played
bad that I haven't played it, so I'm glad that you haven't played it either, Christopher.
I want to play it. It looks fun, but I'm so like bad at video games, so I just stick to the Lego Star Wars game. It's so user friendly.
It's a great game.
Yeah, I've heard good
Cyberspeed
things about it.
says,
So.
yeah. Cal, Cyberspeed says, Cal, yes. Luke, yes, in this lineup. Nice. All right, so Hasbro gets to stay in business one more day. And then we've got Star Wars: The Vintage Collection. This one I'm mostly included for you, lady.
I can't do the price, but it's so cool. It's so cool.
It's got Captain Rex in there.
Is it?
I don't know, is it? It looks like Rex.
It looks like
Maybe not.
5s.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like 5s because of the handprint, I think.
Yeah. Oh wait, the hand.
Or is that no?
That's Echo.
Handprint's-
That's Echo. Sorry,
Yeah,
I had to
okay,
get really close. It's Echo. That's so cool. If they just sold Echo, I would get that.
So
Is it
I
Echo
don't
or
think
Five?
for sure.
Echo
Star
has the
Speed says
handprint.
Echo.
Yeah, I know that for sure.
Okay, so we're pretty sure it's Echo. But yeah, I agree. Pretty expensive. And then these are two more that were recently announced, but they're not actually releasing until next year.
I would get the Stormtrooper just because I don't have any Stormtrooper Black Series figures, but I don't think I would get the Battle Droid.
No thanks.
I feel the opposite about that. I don't know. Am I wrong in saying that Stormtroopers get so much more merch than the prequel battle droids?
Yes. No, you're right. You're right. And I don't know if it's because they all look the same and they're just droids, but guess what? The Stormtroopers mostly look the same too.
They do. So I might need like 50 of those and make my own little like Battle of Naboo setup.
You should. I'm behind that.
Cyberspeed likes the battle droid as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they both look cool. But for $28, I'm not so sure.
Pass.
Okay, let's go over some books and comics super quick. Thank you all for hanging on and thanks for continuing to engage in the chat. We are almost there. Just got some books to talk about. So The Princess and the Scoundrel, I was super excited to talk about. I have a whole video about why this book is happening and why Disney released this book. I will be getting the audiobook on Audible. So yeah, fun times. What do y'all think?
Definitely. I definitely get it.
Yeah, I think
No thoughts?
it'd be a good read. I have some of the other Star Wars books, so I'd have to give this a try.
Yeah, I might collect the hardcover, just in case they don't do a reprint. But I'll probably just listen to it because I've been reading Ahsoka Tano for like 6 months because I keep putting it down and just forgetting to pick it back up. So I'm like, let me just listen to books now. Star Wars says conspiracy. What's a conspiracy? What were you gonna say, Chris?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not big into the collecting the books, so I would probably pass on it.
Gotcha, gotcha. I'll let you know how it is. Lainey and I will read it. We'll give
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
the
I'll
review.
read it and I'll let you know. You can borrow it.
Do a book review.
Yeah.
Okay, we got another book. This is actually a comic book, even though in the picture it kind of looks like a chapter book. So, Star Wars Crimson Reign Book 1. And this intrigued me because of the cover. But then when I started reading, I was like, wait, is that Kira? I was like, I definitely have to get this.
I think I'd check it out. I don't know if I'd do the whole book one. I might just try the individual single sale instead of getting the whole giant one, and just see if I like the story and the art style before I commit for the whole book.
Yeah, the story sounds like an interesting one, but I don't know if I would pick it up.
I just want more from Kira because I am 99% sure she's not going to be in any more of the films. And I liked her character, so I want to see how it continues after the Solo movie.
I think Solo gets a bad rep for reasons, but you know what? I didn't have a problem with Solo at all. So I would be very surprised if Kira seriously never shows up again. And if that's the case, then yeah, I'd probably have to get this book.
Yeah, I'm getting it for sure. I'll let you know if it's good. But it sounds like Sif has read it. I read a few of the comics. It's pretty good. She's trying to kill the Emperor. That's awesome.
Cool, we love her.
I'm glad she has a redemption arc because at the end of Solo, I was like, I guess she's a villain. So, wait, Sith, spoilers. Put your spoilers away, please. All right, Star Wars Revelations #1, not Nato. Yeah, I'm not really super familiar with these.
I don't know. I feel like this one would probably be a pass for me.
Yeah.
I think I just like the Legends series for their comic book ones. But I don't know. Pass.
I'd say pass.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Y'all are surprising me with these. I thought this looked cool.
I do like the artwork though.
Yeah, the artwork is cool. You could just display it. You don't have to read it.
Yeah, I'll just frame it. And then these are the ones I brought for the show and tell. These are the hyperspace stories. So it looks like on the first one, it looks like a Luke and Leia story. And then the series 1 looks like an Obi-Wan and Anakin story. So pretty cool. I picked these up.
I like these.
I definitely like these more.
Yeah, I do like these, and like I do have a set of the Dark Horse comics, so I would. This is something I'd be interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new series. It literally just dropped just like a couple weeks ago. So there'll be more. It looks like the volume 3 is a Poe Dameron and Finn story. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to reading these. Oh, I included a picture. Yeah, so this is a look at the third one.
Cool. I like those.
Yeah, me too. All right, y'all. We're gonna run through Lego super fast. Sorry, Speed says, nice pickup, looks fun to read. I hope so. Because I own it. If nothing else, the cover's like really pretty and I'll frame it. All right, Lego stuff. So we've got the Razor Crest for a whopping $600.
It's
So-
really $600.
I like the figures. The Grogu levitating carrier thing. But very, very pricey.
Yeah, I like the Lego. I don't collect any because of the price, but I like looking at them in the store and other people on YouTube who review them. I like watching them, but I don't collect them myself, so I would probably pass on it.
I
Yeah,
love Legos, but can't do that to myself. I'm not at the point in my life where I can do that and not feel horrible about it. Like, go for that price and not feel awful about it afterwards. So I would definitely pass, but it's so cool to look at.
Because I think this is like
Yeah.
the more pricey version of the Razor Crest, because I think they have like a cheaper one.
Yes, they definitely do, because my friend has the Razor Crest, and I was like, there's no way that she paid $600 for it. So yeah, there definitely is a cheaper one, and it looks pretty cool. I mean, I don't think it looks cheap, you know? I mean, a Razor Crest is a Razor Crest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the Razor Crest Deluxe, I guess, if you have the $600 to spare. Star Wars Sith says, spend money on dumb stuff all the time, but those Lego sets, I just can't do it. Yeah, I just can't do it. It's too much.
Yeah.
That's why I can't get into Legos, because the price tag is something else. All right, so we've got a few more here on the same page. So we've got one of the transporter ships from Ferrix, the ATTE Walker, and the Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar.
I think if I was collecting Legos, I'd get the Walker just with all the little stormtroopers, and then the Advent Calendar I would give as a gift to somebody. But other than that, it'd be a pass.
Yeah, I agree with Gerardo. If I collected them, I would get the Walker as well, but I would pass on the other two.
Yeah, it's the only one I would want would be the Walker, but it's too pricey, so I wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
And as far as the Advent Calendar, I would much rather go for the Funko Pop, the Star Wars Funko Pop Advent Calendar than the Lego one, because those are way cooler than a $45 Lego one. That's just me.
But then you'll get the little snowman figures in miniature.
But then they're mini. They're easier to hide when they're mini.
True. That's funny you say that, because I was gonna say the opposite. Like, between this advent calendar and Funko's advent calendar, I think I'd go for this one because it's more participatory. Like, I get to build stuff.
I see what you mean.
Like, I feel like with the Funko one, and I did the Funko advent calendar last year for the little miniature Harry Potter figures, and it was fun because you're like, oh, what's today's figure gonna be? But after you look at it, you're like, oh, okay, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But with Lego, you get to build something.
I have a question about that. I'm sorry. I'm making this longer.
You're good.
Can you hang the little mini Funko Pops on your tree? Your advent calendar of the Harry Potter one.
You probably could. You'd have to glue something on top so that you can, like, hang it with some fishing string. But probably.
See, if they made them in ornament form, then it might be more worth it. But
they should. That's such a good idea. Why don't they do that? They need to hire you, Lainey.
You and me, we'll tell them how it is. Glow-in-the-dark backpacks and ornament Funko Pops.
All of a sudden, they're going to be like, why do we keep getting so many angry letters from me and Andre?
From these two people.
This is the worst. But yeah, no, I agree. They'd be so much better as ornaments, because then you can actually use them. Like, what are you going to do with all these, like...
all the little mini ones, yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, we've got 3 more. Out of all of these, my favorite is the BD1 droid.
BD1, yeah.
That one's cool. I think if I did get into Lego ever, I would want to build the droids.
Yeah, I think the BD1, probably when you build it, is probably the same size as he is in, like, the video game.
So. You think so? I don't know.
I don't know. He looks like he's standing pretty tall, because you can see there's like a little minifig right next to him. So he's probably standing at, like, I don't know, a foot.
Oh, wow.
Foot and a half.
I've watched videos of people assembling him and holding him, and he looks pretty big.
Yeah.
And for $100, honestly, for Lego, I would do that. I think I would definitely do that.
Yeah, the BD one, I would buy that one. Like $100.
Yeah, exactly, life size, basically.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and $100, honestly, for Lego, I would expect that to be so much more. But I definitely do that one.
I think out of the ones we've seen, I think money worth, I think this is the thing you get the most out of.
Definitely.
Yeah, I can justify spending $100 on that one. I probably won't. I'll enjoy it from afar, but if I were to get into Lego, I feel like
Mhm.
the droids is where it's at.
Yes.
Cyrus Speed says Vader Kenobi not that bad. I don't know, I'm not a fan. It's just like a platform with the figures and it's so expensive. And
Mhm.
is that like a little like thing that you spin to like throw rocks at Darth Vader? Because if it is, I feel like that's so sad.
I have no idea, but I saw this at Walmart recently, the Vader versus Kenobi one, and I was like, what is that? And and if I look at something and I can't even identify the scene myself, I'm like, no, there's no way I can pay $50 for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really hope that's not like a little launcher for like rocks. I'm like, I don't want this. That
That'd be
part of
so
the
funny. Oh my goodness.
it would be pretty funny, but also sad. All right, we've got 3 more Legos here. Out of all these, I like Obi-Wan with R4 because I'm just a huge fan of Jedi droid duos and like their friendships. If I were to get any of these, I'd get that one.
Same. Definitely. And the Kaminoans in Lego form are amazing. So I would definitely get that.
Yeah, these didn't get good reviews. Apparently, you can see like the stars in it, but it just seems so pricey for what you get. I don't know. I feel like the one you said is probably the only one I would pick up, but other than that, it's just too much.
I think I would pass on all three. Like if the Obi-Wan Jedi Starfighter was like the full size one, then I would get it. But
Or
I
if it
think
was maybe like $10, something
yeah,
like
I think
that.
that was just like a mini one, isn't it?
I think so.
Sarsfield likes a Starfighter. Same. I'd starve if I got into Legos. So expensive. Hey, Pause Collectibles, welcome to the stream. Yeah, same. That's what we were just talking about. It's just too much money. Can't do it. Okay, and then speaking of the droids being pretty cool, they also have the helmet series, which is it's not like my favorite. I'd still go for droids, but the helmets are pretty cool too.
Yeah, I would pick up the Dark Trooper, the Death Star diorama one. Like that one looks cool, but all the little pieces, I don't know. But I would get the
Yeah.
helmet though, the Dark Trooper helmet.
Yeah, I
I
think
do love trash compactor. Oh,
yeah,
go
I
ahead,
think the
Jordan.
helmet and the diorama are probably more like display ones. Like, hey, this is in my bookcase or on my desk or something, where the other
Yeah.
ones are more, stuff you build and kind of set up. I don't know.
The Republic. Oh, go ahead, Lee.
No, it's okay. I actually have all of the Star Wars helmets, which I feel bad saying that because that's a lot of money that I've spent over the years,
Don't.
but they look so cool all displayed together, and it's like my favorite part of my collection, one of my favorite parts, because they all look so good together. And I agree, Gerardo, like it's fun buying the ships and the parts that the moving part ones and that you can normally play with, but like am I going to sit down and play with those? No. So the ones that look cool displayed, like the helmets, I love. So the helmets are basically the only thing that I collect in Lego. Like I buy other Lego sets, but I collect the helmets and I am obsessed with them. So
Yeah,
I
because I
I
think this is
really like the
definitely
Dark
for
Trooper
like
one too.
the helmets are like for the older crowd, where it's like you can't give this to like someone that's much younger. They're not going to play with a helmet
Mhm.
display.
Mhm.
This is for people that like the helmets and the Star Wars and they don't want to display it that way.
Yes,
So,
exactly. And I love it. I'm so glad they did that because they look so good together. But I cannot believe that they made that diorama $90 and it's so small. I've seen it in person and they displayed it like built at the Lego store and I cannot believe how small it is. It's cool that you can close the walls and everything, but there's no chance I could spend $90 on something that small.
I think that's probably why it's so expensive because of the little gears they probably need to add just to have
Mhm.
it. Like it's not
Yeah.
just standing still.
Yeah. And it's cool, but I can't.
Yeah, too much.
That's good to know. I did like it, but if it's $90, I would expect a little bit more. I
Mhm.
have the Funko trash compactor, movie scene, and I love it. The only thing is it doesn't include Han Solo, which really bugs me because he was
What?
there.
That's weird.
I know, it's just Luke in his stormtrooper disguise without his helmet and Leia. But it is a cool like movie moment Funko, and I display it between like books, so it looks like because it doesn't have like sides, so it looks like they're like holding up like
That's
the books. I don't know.
cute.
Yeah,
That's a good
I
idea.
love it. Yeah, I love it. And I support your Lego helmet collection, lady.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I think they're cool. And I do like this Republic fighter tank. Again, gotta give the prequels some love, so I like it.
Yes.
Paul's Collectible says the bottom of the trash compactor should be easy to build, right? Just thrown a bunch of legs in there, right? Haha. Yeah, it's like it would be funny if it's just like loose Lego pieces just sitting on the bottom. All right, let's go into the brickheads. This is the very last slide, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging on. So we've got the Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader set. They both come together, although it's out of stock. And then Ahsoka Tano, or Tano, depending on how you like to pronounce that, exclusive to Lego. Have you guys gotten into brickheads at all?
I haven't gotten into them yet, but I've seen other people who collect them, and I don't know. I could get behind these. Like they're priced pretty reasonably, I think. So
It's almost like a Funko that you build. And
yeah,
just
yeah.
with like because they're like the same similar size.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're pretty neat looking. Yeah.
I definitely don't have a problem with them, but I'm not gonna lie. The first time I saw one of the brickheads in store, I thought it was a Lego off-brand. So I was super confused. And then I saw that they just purposefully made it look like that. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I definitely don't mind them. I don't have any, and I probably will never buy any. But Ahsoka is really cute.
Yeah.
And I love the era, so I can get behind that one.
Yeah, I do like Ahsoka's. I like that they have like the detail in her eyes and the face. So I don't know, but yeah, for $10, it's not terrible. But I've seen these in videos, and they're also like pretty tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
I
nice
can
if
see
you
them
want to
being like.
collect them all.
Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I can see them being like Funkos where you buy one and then you'll want to collect the other ones because they're so cheap.
Yeah, and just display them all together next to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you've spent like $10,000 on them. $10 adds up quick. But yeah, I was saying I guess it's good that they're small because if you did want to collect them all, they're not going to take up that much space. Cool. Well, that concludes our stream for today. This was so fun, you guys. And hang on, let me show your banners. So if you're still here, remember to subscribe to Lainey. She is on YouTube as well, and she's also got an Instagram. So go follow her, and then also subscribe to Seriously Star Wars on YouTube, and then he's got an Instagram also. Really cool Star Wars content. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and talking about Star Wars collectibles, and thank you guys so much for joining us on the live stream.
Yeah, thanks.
This was so much fun. I hope we can do this again, and I'm on time this time.
Oh, good.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So too. Of course. Yeah, maybe next time we'll have fewer slides because this is the first one I went a few months back. But now that we've got those covered, we can just like only talk about like the super new stuff. So yeah. Well, yeah, thanks again for hanging on, y'all. And I look forward to seeing you on the channel and out and about. So yeah. Bye.
Bye.